On January 20, 1872, the Cavite Mutiny, a rebellion by military personnel, broke out at the Spanish arsenal in the Cavite. The incident subsequently led to the execution of Filipino priest Mariano Gomez, Jose Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora, also known as Gumburza. Around 200 workers and soldiers from engineering and artillery corps took part in a field mutiny after Governor General Rafael de Izquierdo decreased their salaries by making them pay personal taxes on which they had previously been exempt. They were obligated by taxes to provide both financial support and engage in forced labor, or what we called polo y servicio. The uprising was used by Spanish colonial government to implicate and sentence to death by Garrote da Gomburza, were to have a significant effect on people because of the shadowy nature of the trials. Dr. Jose Rizal dedicated his work El Filibusterismo to the executed priest. Many scholars believe that the Cavite Mutiny of 1872 was the beginning of Filipino nationalism, which eventually led to the 1826 Philippine Revolution. 1872 Cavite Mutiny, Spanish Perspective. In 1872, a pivotal event unfolded in the Philippines. Spanish historian Jose Montero y Vidal portrayed it as an induced attempt to overthrow Spanish rule. Governor General Rafael Izquierdo's report intensified the incident, accusing the native clergy, advocating for secularization. Both accounts aligned, but Izquierdo's was more hassle. Initially, they attributed the revolution to abolishing privileges for Cavite arsenal workers. Yet, they cited broader causes including the Spanish Revolution, anti press propagandas, and the native clergy's alleged support due to animosity against the Spanish friars. Og diri na nga kaning Spanish historian nga Jose Montero y Vidal nga ilang gi-attempt nga i-overthrow ilang rules sa Spanish diri sa Pilipinas. Daghan na sila gipabawal ani kana ang mga tao ilang gipabugos og patrabaho, gipugos sila pabayad og tax, gipagamyan na ilang mga gipagamyan nilang sweldo. Izquierdo accused the Spanish priests of spreading malicious ideas, reporting to Spain that the rebels aimed to install new leaders. He criticized the Indios as gullible thieves. Both Spaniards saw the event as a conspiracy among educated leaders, mestizos, lawyers, and the native clergy, suggesting plans to eliminate Spanish of force and massacre friars. On January 20, 1872, during a feast in Sampaloc, fireworks were misunderstood in Cavite, triggering a 200-men attack led by Sergeant Lamadrid. Governor Izquierdo, reacting decisively, reinforced Spanish force, but the revolt was crushed without expected Manila reinforcement. Lamadrid and major integrators were killed. Gomburza faced a court-martial and patriots were imprisoned. On February 17, 1872, Gomburza's execution aimed to instill fear despite the tragedy. This event fueled Filipino nationalism. Giakusahan ni Izquierdo ang tulo ka pare nga nag-spread daw sila og kanang mga malicious nga mga idea ba. Gilang gikuan dito sa Spain. January 20, 1872, during sa feast sa Sampaloc, na misunderstood nila ang fireworks. Moto ni attack ang 200 men na gipanguluhan ni La Madrid nga si Izquierdo sad na-react sa dayon na nagpatawag og reinforcement, pero gikadyot ra ang mga ang 200 men wala gid ang revolt kay na-crash ra without expecting Manila reinforcement. Dali ra kayo na pildi ang 200 men. Tuod ato nga pagka-attack, Nagduo ang mga Spanish nga ang katong tulo ka pare mong hinungdan na to kay nag-spread sila mga maayo nga balita ba. Mao to nga ang tulo ka pare gihatulan og kamatayan by Garote. Ni-execute sila. Pag February 17, 1872, tong Gaborza execution kay nakuha na og kadlok ang mga Pilipino niya. Dito na nagsugod ang pagkuan sa Filipino nationalism. A response to injustice. The Filipino version of the incident. Dr. Trinidad Hermenegildo Pardo de Tavera, a Filipino scholar, recounted the Cavite Mutiny differently. He saw it as a native uprising fueled by dissatisfaction with the removal of privileges, particularly Governor Izquierdo's policies impacting workers and ban on Filipino School of Arts and Trade. On January 20, 1872, around 200 men, including soldiers, arsenal laborers, and Cavite residents, led by Sergeant Lamadrid, revolted expecting army support. They assassinated all force but received none. Authorities in Manila, upon learning, reinforced Spanish troops and within 2 days declared the mutiny subdued. January 20, 1872, katong 200 men kay nag-expect sila nga na ay reinforcement pero wala inabot. Moto pag kanang pagkuman sa do ka adlaw ang katong Cavite Mutiny gi-declared na nga subdued. Tavera argued the Spanish friars and Izquierdo exaggerated the mutiny into a vast conspiracy involving the native army, Cavite and Manila resident, and the native clergy as a tactic to maintain influence. The Madrid government, without investigation, believed the narrative. As attention rose, Spain proposed education reforms merging sectarian schools into the Philippines Institute. The friars, fearing loss of influence, seized the mutiny to present as conspiracy against Spain's sovereignty. Convicted mutiny participants received life sentence and the Gaborza priest faced execution by Garote. This event sparked nationalism, culminating in the Philippines' 1896 Philippine Revolution. French writer Edmond Plachat supported Tavera's account, emphasizing workers' and soldiers' discontent and witnessing the execution of the three priests. Objectives: to be able to demonstrate the ability to formulate argument in favor or against particular issue using primary sources, to be able to identify factual events and know the truth behind the happening from the past. Presentation of the case. In 1872, around 200 Filipino military personnel staged the Cavite Mutiny, triggered by Governor General Rafael de Izquierdo's removal of workers' benefits. The mutiny led by Sergeant Lamadrid resulted in the capture of Fort San Felipe Arsenal and the killing of Spanish force. Spain forces led by General Felipe Genovese suppressed the revolt with many mutineers killed or sentenced. Izquierdo exploited the mutiny to implicate liberal figures like Gomburza, leading to arrest and harsh sentence for priests, professionals, and businessmen. The mutineers allegedly took their cue from Manila's fireworks celebration, misconstruing it as a signal. The Archbishop of Manila refusal to defrock priests led to a malicious court-martial. On February 15, Father Gomez, Burgos, and Zamora were found guilty of treason and executed by Garote in Bagumbayan. Now it's called Laneta. Father Burgos, of Spanish descent, advocated Filipinization of the clergy. Father Zamora, known for resisting arrogant behavior, snubbed a Spanish governor. Father Gomez, a Chinese Filipino, accepted his fate calmly. The execution drew 40,000 quiet condemnations, making Gomburza a rallying cry of Filipinos seeking justice and freedom for Spanish rule. Result and discussion. In the 1872 mutiny, KFAC remained consistent across account dissatisfaction among arsenal workers and native army members. After General Izquierdo revoked their privileges, Izquierdo's strict policies fostering Filipino discontent, the lack of central government investigation, relying on Izquierdo friars and public opinion, the declining influence of friars since Spain's decision in 1872 to limit their power, Filipino clergy active role in the secularization movement facing friars' opposition, Filipino responding to perceived injustice, and blunder Gomburza's execution, intensifying Filipino resistment, inspiring call from reform and eventual independence. Despite differing version, the 1872 Cavite Mutiny set the stage for significant event of 1898. Conclusion and recommendations. In Jose Montero y Vidal account, the Cavite Mutiny appears, appears as a response to the removal of privilege for Cavite arsenal workers driven by influence like democratic ideas from Spain and discontent with the insensitive governor's policies. Governor General Rafael de Izquierdo believes that the mutiny was orchestrated orchestrated by native clergy, mestizos, and lawyers frustrating government injustice while rebels specific government plans or unclearly intended to place the priest Jose Burgos, Jacinto Zamora at the helm. Conclusion and recommendations. Trinidad Pardo de Tavera views the mutiny as a simple uprising, not a move for assassinations. However, the friars fearing loss of influence presented in the Spanish government as vast conspiracy. The Madrid government without investigation believed in the schemes. Recommendation for future research included conducting an depth analysis of both Spanish and Filipino perspective to avoid bias. Additionally, a broader case study with more evidence is suggested for more comprehensive result. Akong explanation ani ma'am kay about na siya sa pag-revolt sa Pilipino towards Spanish rules. Na na-mistock nila ang fireworks nga mo'y signal kunoy nila mo to ni atake sila, naurot sila. Ispingan lang sa Spaniards kay ang katong Gomburza tutulo ka pare nga mo'y hinungdan nga nag-revolt ang mga Pilipino nga gi-execute ang tulo ka pare pinagi sa garote mo to dit maong ni come up si Jose Rizal sa iyang El Filibusterismo para i-overthrow ang Spaniards.